more thing I was going to say. Yes. You see, the fact that we have leaders, when a person is appointed to a leadership position or elected to a leadership position, that does not mean that they are absolutely right in every decision they make. I was suspended for 6 months, which is against the Constitution. Nigeria's constitution does not allow the suspension of elected officers. But again, the Senate says it is guided by its rules. But what does the Senate rule provide for suspension of? Here you have those in authority violating the Constitution and playing God through abuse of power. Not only is it illegal, because the signatures that were used attached to my suspension were all attendance sheets. They were not signatures that were attached to the suspension report. So that suspension itself is saddled with lots of irregularities. And it amounts to gross they themselves, the entire team that sat on it, and the Senate president, that he was a judge in his own cause. All the entire procedure amounts to what they call gross irregularity, gross injustice.
Gross Akpabio.
And I know that in the fullness of time, God is going to turn around that for our victory. You see, lies may tarry but for a while. Truth will always prevail. But while we wait unto God, because you see, God does things in miraculous ways. God's time is different. I have had to sit back and ask myself, what have I done wrong? Should I have kept quiet, maybe? But then, how much longer will I keep quiet and watch this man stifle me in that place? Probably almost making me invisible, ineffective there. How long will I keep quiet? Especially when I knew that many women are going through the same thing that I went through there. Many of our daughters who are probably in universities, no matter how intelligent they are, some lecturers will have asked them to sleep with them before. It's a reality and nobody talks about it enough. Even in the banks or other corporate arena, we have some of our wives, our sisters, our mothers, even though they are married, you will see their bosses asking for their bodies in exchange for promotion. And nobody speaks about it. So I have thought about this, I've reflected deeply, and I say, you know what? It's about time I speak up. Even though it's going to be difficult, people will attack me, attack my personality, my integrity. But you know what? I have spoken the pains, silent pains of many women. And I'm proud I did. Because next time, it will be easier for another woman to do so. And hopefully one day, we will have stronger reforms and laws that will protect women in political spaces, in corporate arena, or in schools everywhere. And women will feel safe, whether they are married or not. So this is a journey not just for myself, but for all Nigerian women. And I'm grateful for your support. I'm grateful for your love. It's not over yet. Let's join hands together and resist the evil intentions of those that did not vote for us, who think they have the right to recall us. No, we will tell them no. We love Natasha as our senator, and we appreciate the good deeds she's doing. And we are connected with her in this journey of progress and economic development. And we will continue praying to God for guidance, for strength, and ultimately peace in our lands. Happy Salah. Happy Salah, everyone. Personal perspective, what I see INEC doing is aiding and guiding the petitioners on how to perfect their illicit acts. The first time the petition was submitted, They didn't have address, phone numbers, and all of that. So INEC went out to guide them on how to submit information that will perfect their petition.
You did right.
And what did they do? The petitioners, who were from the other party, the APC, now submitted a letterhead. What's the name of it? Kogi Central Political Frontier. Yes. And the address there was number 4, Oboroke. That address does not exist. And we ran a check on the status of registration of the association which sponsored my recall, Kogi Central Political Frontier. And the CAC report came negative, that association is not registered. So I'm still waiting. I'm wondering why INEC has not yet made a statement to that effect, or sent people down to Oboroke here, which is just 5 minutes away, to ascertain whether that address is real. Or have we stooped to the point whereby fictitious non-existing associations and individuals can call for the recall of a senator? Are we in a kangaroo country? No. We should not allow that. So now, I don't know whether the process will be stalled, but we are in courts as well. Also, I don't know when they will come down here to verify you, but I will say this. If the time ever comes for the verification of the 250,000 people that signed for my recall, I trust that you will do right. I trust that you will speak, that you did not... What's going on with that car?
Overheating.
It's overheating.
Yes, overheating.
Tell Femi to come out of that car and switch off. Femi, please come out of the car. Look at what's going on. Then I will say this, and I'm saying this openly as well. On the 14th day of March at about 10:30 p.m. On the 14th day of March at about 10:30 p.m. I got calls that Governor Yahaya Bello was with Akpabio that night. Now let me say this now. On the 14th of March at 10:30 p.m. Mind you, 2 days before that, which was on the 12th, Akpabio had called Governor Dodo on the phone that he should commence my recall. But Governor Dodo told him it would be impossible. No, hold on. This was what Governor Dodo said on the 12th. Listen. He said,
All day.
on the 12th of March, Akpabio spoke to Governor Dodo to recall me. But he told him to be impossible because the masses are with her, yes, the people are with her. But Akpabio was not satisfied. He then sent for Yahaya Bello. And it was actually Senator Asukwo from Cross River that drove Yahaya Bello from Hilton Hotel. I was informed of everything. And when I got to know, hold on, the meetings was in 2 folds. He told him to commence my recall. And that he was going to fund it. Of course, monies changed hands that night. The second thing he told him was that he should try and kill me. I didn't make this public, but I wrote to the IG of police. And Akpabio told Yahaya Bello, I am saying, standing by what I've said. He told him that he should make sure that killing me does not happen in Abuja, it should be done here. So it will seem as if it's the people that killed me here. I didn't make that public, but we did notify the security agencies of that. I called on the media houses. I called on This Day, I called on Punch, I called on a number of journalists that I know. I tried to get them publish the information ahead of time. That look, this is the nature of the meeting. They are going to commence my recall. But of course, the print media, if you don't have evidence, they will not be able to put it out. So they said, Natasha, do you have any evidence that your recall is being planned? I said, I don't have any evidence, but I know that the meeting took place and this was what transpired. But you see, 3 days after, the recall started and they called me, oh, you said it. I said, I did tell you that this was going to happen. But what is it now for us? We saw what happened. They came around, deceived our women that there was an